And what has to burn so hot within you that it fuels your desire to remain disciplined?
Couple of things, to be completely honest. I love proving people wrong.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block. Flip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. Boy, yeah. Move it, groove it. They wanna know just how I do it.
What kind of mindset, what do you believe in order to prioritize getting up that early, going through your motions? And I love how you paused a moment and was like, I am going to enjoy a hot cup of coffee, not one that's been sitting there while I've been away tending and putting out fires and assisting other things and people.
Microwaving it 3 times. That's no longer I deserve better.
You are
Um,
not human. You are not in real life. This is not.
it's the little things we have to enjoy. So I will tell you, if I hit the snooze button, there is a blast radius to that. Then in theory, I am now anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes behind, which impacts the kids. It impacts the household. The kids are now 10 minutes late. One misses the bus because they're 10 minutes. We're a routine, right? One misses the bus. So now I have to go in, wait in the car line, which has now cost me 30 to 40 minutes, but I have to be at the office at a certain time. I have meetings that start at a certain time. So now, do you see how there's a blast radius? Shit rolls downhill. That's the nicest way I can put it. Because I chose to take 10 to 30 minutes of pleasure and sleep in.
So, two things.
Mm.
I have heard this quote that said the person who hits the snooze button usually works for the person that does not.
Yeah.
And let me ask you another really important question. Why do you prioritize your Bible study, your self care, your time with self, and everything that you prioritize for you? Why do you feel that it is so important to put you first and to actually wake up that early when the rest of the world wants to roll over? Help
So
us understand that.
there are a few Bible quotes that really resonate with me, and I do want to share one of them with hold on. One is obviously like do not take revenge. That hasn't it resonated. However,
That has not been practiced yet. No,
it has. Otherwise, there would be a lot of people who are in a lot of
burned at the stake.
yeah. But it comes from Hebrews 12:11. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have not been trained by it.
Repeat the last part. What the part that said those who have not been trained by it. What did that say?
And so this is Hebrews 12:11. It says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful." So I'm going to unpack it a little bit. So at the time, I don't want to wake up. I would love to sleep in Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday. I would. Let's snuggle up, like all the things. That's amazing, right? But no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Like I work through, I'm like, get up, do what needs to be done. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Meaning, if I'm disciplined and I do what I need to what I need to do, I'm going to get the fruits of my labor because I have been disciplined. Think about that. So the Bible keeps me from doing very impulsive, humanistic, hedonistic things that are not going to produce any value for me. And so there's certain things that I really gravitate towards, and that's one of them. Everything that you do requires discipline.
And what has to burn so hot within you that it fuels your desire to remain disciplined?
Trauma. If I'm being honest, I love a couple of things, to be completely honest. I love proving people wrong. Yeah. One on Dr. Evil with my cat. Where's my dog? No, I could.
Right.
I love proving people wrong. And then going back to I literally have a higher purpose. I have a purpose to stop or contribute to save one soul from human trafficking. So is my 30 minutes of sleeping in worth somebody's life and dignity? No, ma'am. It's not. I lead a very good life that I have built myself, coming from a, fat, poor upbringing. No, I will not humble myself to that.
I absolutely adore this. So while most of us are, I won't say most of us, well, some of us are thinking in life, what's in this for me? And I am just talking about an overall philosophy and perception in mind, in which that is just a filter in that particular phase of their life. They're just thinking about everything that they're motivated to do as what's in it for me. And it's not until you get out of that particular perception in life and that particular motivator in life and you start thinking beyond you.
So when I tell you a story, there is always a what's in it for me, but it decreases a little bit. And so I want to tell you about something that happened today. I am very disciplined in every hour of every day. If somebody cancels a meeting, I look at it depending on what the meeting is, and I will follow up very quickly. But then it gives me time to do extra time for what I need to continue to build the empire or build a relationship. So today I'm building a relationship and I'm in a meeting with somebody who is very important to me in my world. All of a sudden, I have multiple screens, right? Cynthia, you've seen that. I have like laptop here, screen, so I can like see what everything's happening. And for whatever reason, I have my messaging coming up, and I thought there was a natural disaster happening. This was such a minor thing that did not need 5 to 6 people sending me a message about. And it took away from my time with that person who I needed to cultivate and spend time with and build a relationship with. Do you know what I did? I shut the whole application down because it wasn't worth my time and energy in order to do it. Because it was about it was about recruiting. And I'm not saying recruiting is not important. It's very important. But what had happened is I already had worked with this person and they told me no. And I get that because they would have had to take in a demotion and a pay decrease, which for some people they can't afford. Everything is super expensive, right? And so in order to stay focused on the person, my goal is building my team. I needed to shut it all down. So no, I wasn't willing to compromise at the time. And a lot of people will feel the need to answer those questions right away, but I didn't. I don't know if that's helpful or not. But it's staying focused to your goals. Like my goal is building my team out So I'm very slow to hire, quick to fire.
Move it, move it. Groove it, groove it.